The whole goal of this is to connect.
Watching that process and getting to that idea is really exciting, especially when you're there and they're like, they have it.
It was something about having this event different than an academic classroom exercise that was very tangible, very real for the students.
We have a broadcast station here in San Francisco, and we pipe into different schools across the nation. On site, the schools have students working in teams of collaborative backgrounds to work on a project. Being a production manager means that I coordinate all of the back end for a creative jam, gathering all the artwork, setting meetings, making sure that we have speakers. My job is really to make sure that everything runs smoothly.
I'm the technical director, which means that I organize the cameras and the switcher and the broadcasting software we use. I like dialing in the lighting, whatever. I just like doing the tech side and making it as beautiful and high quality broadcast as possible.
My name is Rachel ELNAR, and I host the Adobe Creative Jams. I act as a point of contact for the faculty and the students to develop the format and to develop the experience for the students. The Creative Jam involves teams of remote and on-campus students who compete head-to-head in a live, real-time design tournament with an Adobe product. We begin with a kickoff. Hey everyone. Welcome back to the 2019 Summer Faculty Creative Jam series with our July XD Jam. And that involves a product bootcamp where an Adobe software expert gives the students a quick primer on the tool to which they will build their project.
Okay. Okay. It's so easy to do. So we'll use this as an example.
The students are often experiencing a way to express their ideas in a digital medium that they've never had the opportunity to do before. And with that, a lot of light bulbs go off. And they realize that they can participate in this even though they are a history major or a geology major or a biology major. And they can take that with them then to the workforce and just be a more valuable potential applicant.
Then we feature an industry professional. They will inspire students with a talk about a topic that relates to the theme.
I love this. I didn't really have this back in the day when I went to college or university. So to see something like this at the Creative Jam Clubs is super exciting.
After that, the students go away for 2 to 3 hours and they really are heads down and working on their projects. They really spend time together to figure things out and to develop the designs that are needed to solve the concept.
So beautiful to have a whole team of people, even if it's a small team, but a bunch of people all around, all thinking about the same thing at the same time.
And then you scroll, and this is below that.
We've used to the career. That's clear.
Too often, their experience of being in a learning environment, they can be very passive if need be. But in a competition, there's really no room for that. Everyone pretty quickly has to figure out what their role is, what their strengths are, and how are they going to address this problem.
Watching them come together and watching them brainstorm and run through these ideas and talk through them and seeing how each group figures out what they're going to take and start producing. The time management is important, but it also shows them that in this short amount of time, they can do something amazing.
We bring in a panel of professionals to serve as judges, and then they score the top projects.
The presentation, when they have to go up on the screen and Rachel's asking them these questions and they have to present their work and defend their work, I think that's really, really key because as we know, a big part of graphic design or design in general is being able to convince a client or an audience why our design is the way to go.
The ability for them to communicate to a stranger about a work they just designed. And they're going to do that every day with clients, and they don't realize that yet.
What I'm passionate about is actually people and how we communicate with each other. That's what brought me into this. Together with a team that you don't know, I think it's a great opportunity to do a lot in a little time.
By the end of the tournament, we award first, second, and third place with prizes. First place goes to...
I think for all of us, it wants to be smooth and effortless and fun.
They can have fun with it, just cracking jokes.
The energy we have when we leave those events is through the roof.
Following the jam, a lot of those students really started to find their own voice. It was literally like seeing some of these students have a metamorphosis